Hey boys, girls, the YouTube world. Today,
someone slamming doors in the background.
The Puddin and I, in our merch van. It's our flooring van today.
Yeah. Okay.
We are floored about picking out flooring for my new bedroom.
I'll sell it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that market 33%. That's a hell of a deal.
His check bounced. I had to buy him breakfast because his credit card got
Things
denied.
are rough around here. Lost my business card. Someone probably identifies as me now out there spending it. We'll be okay, don't worry. I'll find a way to feed my girls. Had
to get a cowboy hat off of a homeless person on the side of the road. But anyway, we are in Norman, Oklahoma at the old truck guy's place. He's not here, so we're just helping ourselves. Let's take a look, see what he's got. You can check him out on Instagram. I don't know where else he's at, but the old truck guy Instagrammer.
He stays hustling on the Instagrammer. He puts a lot of miles on this rollback, going out, buying them, saving them, reselling them. Everything here for the most part is probably for sale,
except for the one that says not for sale,
except for the ones that say not for sale.
And then this square body, I think he calls it Uncle Buck or something like that. But anyway, let's see what he's got. We got 53 to 56 Ford grills. I think these are all the same. I don't know if they're 53s or 56s. They're definitely not 54s. 54 grills are a little bulbous.
So you're Mr. Information. Did the ones that didn't have the V8 just come with nothing on the grill? Because holes, emblems?
You would be correct.
Straight 6 trucks?
Yeah, and then you could opt up for the deluxe chrome option.
That's a big spender. Their checks probably didn't bounce like mine.
Good point. Oh man, this rollback's way nicer than mine. He needs to get an aluminum welder and patch that up.
He got a good deal on it too. Found it on Facebook.
Oh, he knew we were coming.
And he knew you love headers.
So he set out a Sanderson just for us.
Was he full of dirt?
We should throw it right back in the dirt. Good spot for it. He just got a fresh lift kit and wheels and tires on this thing. He's gonna do a paint correction, it sounds like. He's a sweet.
Look.
Oh. Chain link door handle. And then it looks like alligator skin on the doors. Woo!
Woo!
That is some Oklahoma stuff right there.
Above and beyond on this one.
Oh yeah, you just got a fresh bed liner in it too. Roadrunner bed liners. He's got his own U-Haul it yourself trailer. He just retrofitted.
Watch Marketplace. You can find all the good stolen U-Haul stuff. Pretty good deal.
I don't know.
Another little pro tip for you.
I thought there was tags on here that said not stolen. Anyway.
They did play around with their hitch setup, so I'll give them that.
Dude, so many people have bought vehicles from me using these things, and these things are so nice. You just throw the straps over the wheels, clamp her down, got that safety strap there. The ramps are super heavy duty and built in. They're good. I don't know much about FJs, but that's a late model. He likes putting the white letters on. If you buy anything from him, white letters, white walls. He keeps the white walls.
He usually don't sell with the white walls. He keeps a few sets.
Those are rollers.
That
mock-up purposes.
He just hooks you with the pictures of here's what it could look like. These are also personal vehicles of his. So this one is a runner driver.
I was gonna say with the visor and the grill guard, this thing is good. I think those are accessory, like 53, 54 Chevy car hubcaps. This thing's good. So this one's probably not for sale. She is solid too. 5-window cab. Got the spinner on the steering wheel. That is a giant taillight. You got plenty of taillights back here. You're definitely gonna see this thing slowing down. What's that, Oklahoma National Guard? One guard on guard. Let's give her the old reach around.
I see the safety hook.
It's right there. A grill guard in the way?
Ah, there she is.
235. Yeah.
And despite the oily...
Look at all those flexi hoses on that brand new radiator.
It is rebuilt. He had it rebuilt and told him don't touch a lick of nothing to try to make it look...
You're kidding.
No.
Serious? Went through a 235 and didn't even want him to clean the grease off of it.
Nope. He left it old and crusty looking on purpose, but he did have it refreshened up.
Looks like he put some fresh lithium on the shift linkage for the 3-speed to keep that lubricated. Yeah, that's cool. Chrome grill.
Yeah. The print of the American.
Dang hippies.
The American.
This thing was kind of hippied out.
We don't like your kind around here, hippie boy. Yeah.
Hippies use back door. Oh, he's got air conditioning, got the fan up there. No trespassing. Fulton visor. This thing is good. Just needs to be about 8 inches lower.
She's ready to tow too.
Oh, it's got the clamp on hitch on the bumper. Nothing but the finest.
Do you like the 5-window or 3-window cabs better?
I'm a 3-window guy.
I'm a both.
I like 5 windows for resale though. They bring more money.
I like both depending on the look of the vehicle, I guess.
Yeah, it fits this one pretty well. I wonder if they painted it like that. They must have. It's kind of, can't imagine it all just flaked off right there. Different.
Got the color up here. Maybe someone swapped the door and matched it at one point.
This one says not for sale. 58, 59. Short bed, fleet side. Look at them chrome valve covers. Woo! Chrome, Holley, 4-barrel. That's where the headers belong. Oh, it's got the header bolts in it. You know, that's where it goes. Faux show.
Guaranteed to have a 3/4 race cam.
Well, it's got to be a race car engine. It's got, look at all the ratchet straps on it.
You think that HEI is going to leave us on the side of the road like your wagon did? Probably not.
Never forget.
What about the 6-lug artillery looking wheel? Are you a fan or no?
No, not on this pickup. They look good on like a 30s pickup.
Yeah.
Well, how the heck does this guy have a business if he's selling trucks, but none of them are for sale?
You know, you call stuff business sometimes for tax purposes.
Tax write-offs. I like these fridges. He comes across quite a few of these. This is short bed, fleet side, obviously. 41 to 46 Chevy headlights. Oh, look at these guys. These. The dually hubcaps.
I ain't mad at them.
Oh, they're so homely. Yeah, 58.9 fleet sides are good. I used to have one with a 55.6 clip on it.
I was with him when he bought this one.
57?
Yeah, I was.
I want a 57 big back window. Told him to keep an eye out, and he goes, you and everybody else. Custom cab. Did he have to float you alone that day too?
Yeah, he probably had to pay for my electric bill and get me lunch, I think.
He's got a saddle off a horse in there. That's the first time I've seen that. Oh yeah, she's a custom cab. You can tell by the way that it is.
You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is.
Woo. It's got the lock and gas cap. Good stuff.
I'm not smart enough to open a single hood apparently, so I quit trying at this point. I'd probably be better off just go call a credit union, see if I could open up another line.
Buy here, pay here. You supposed to see finances? I bet he does. Doesn't everybody in Oklahoma with a used car lot finance?
Is 37% not good?
State law, man.
I thought we were doing all right.
He said this thing ran when parked, allegedly. I like that color though.
It looks like it went through one of our tornadoes.
I was gonna say this thing is hammered.
Super cool color. Unfortunate it's so dented. Because by the time you got all that straightened out, you're gonna be down to bare metal.
And the steps are always rotten in these 55 to 59s.
This one is not disappointing us.
Task Force, I think they call these. And then they're usually rusty above the headliner, the windshield. Factory radio delete.
Very similar color to one that I got running. It was pert near this color exact.
Pert near. Ain't rusty in the eyebrows though.
I got
Be a V8. Oh, 235. Oh, that would pop right off. We could drive this home today. What is that?
Yeah. Well,
Is that hooked in the fuel line? Oh, it's just a brake controller or something laying there? Battery tender?
Solar
Battery charger.
It says it's charging. I don't know what it's charging, but
This thing ain't bad.
it's really not. Is the carburetor free? It is, just because you're here.
I won't touch the starter. How about the fan?
Carburetor is carburetors are scared of you. Fan is free.
Yeah, okay.
Now, how about the engine? Yeah. Ain't nothing.
You want me to take it out of gear?
Yeah. Nope, I'll spin the whole truck. Oh, either quite the grease collection or dirt daubers. I think it's a mixture of both.
Those are grease daubers. I wonder if it's been repainted or if that's just
That
the
good?
original color that gets chalky. That thing's got to have been repainted, I think.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah. Got some aftermarket mirrors or non-correct. A little sloppy in the hinge.
definitely not the lack of support from the rocker.
Fresh recover on the seat.
Top Stitch Taylor, shout out.
8-inch wide white spokes.
Woo! Does that make you miss what's in the shop right now? Back at the house.
Tow bumper, farm truck plates. Can't see when it was tagged last. But they did it upright because they just wired it in place.
Whenever we get running, can it be 5-leg place?
Oh, those are forward bolt pattern too.
Polished.
5 on 5.5.
Good 10 inches wide.
There's a pair. Well, I guess we got to get a Ford running then.
Slight cracking in the tread pattern, but
They're BF goodies. We're good to go. 275 60-15s.
we can literally blow the tires off because a few good rips on these and they may come apart.
We're gonna need some lug nuts though.
We may have to tow it home.
I don't know if it was a bingo dauber. We'll have to ask him what he did that with, but it was definitely not like the pinstriping that we saw down at the roundup.
He was probably in a hurry. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What's in the toolbox?
All of his snap-on tools. Or not.
Some of the good stuff.
Mustard gas. That is a crude tow truck.
So most of the old farm trucks around here, if it's a tow truck or just got the gym poles on it, usually not the best fabricating you've ever seen. That's pretty well a guarantee. Kind of like our ladder rack next door.
If you can't weld good,
Build trucks.
weld a lot.
Yeah. Persistency is key.
All that stuff is flame
You
cut.
see their nuts here? Or their spacers?
Washers.
Yeah. Oh, rebar spacer. Nice little rebar spacer. Easy to curve along and also
They did own a grinder though.
easy to steal from construction sites nearby.
Yeah, I think they had about $84 into this entire setup. And that was mostly in the cable. Oh, what is that hook?
Don't hook the cable around and clamp it. Clamp your hook and then wrap it around and hook it.
Yeah.
For quick release feature.
They did find a legit pulley at least.
This side's nice, you can grease it. So.
Is there a winch on this thing then?
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Figure they just wrapped it around one of the front wheels and drove forward.
I was gonna say it's gonna have a legit setup like PTO driven.
Isn't there was it Oklahoma winch company?
Tulsa
Tulsa
Winch
winches.
Co.
Yeah, there you go. There you
They're
go.
pretty legit. Or they used to be, I don't know about anymore.
I don't know if they even exist anymore, do they?
Probably not. You could tell they started warming up their welding up in here before they worked their way back, you know.
What do you suppose they had hinged on the side here? Had some sides that flipped up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Woo! She got the Sun Super Tack. Oh yeah. Super Tack 2, Bill.
You gotta know how to set your RPMs for running that winch.
Pin it to win it. She got turn signals and everything. This one's actually pretty solid. That's a V8 truck? 283?
I don't know. We sent the wrong guy to open the hood.
Should we just open the hoods on every one of them and just leave them open?
That'd be mighty fine of us.
Flexi hose. Later model radiator. Got the front engine mounts.
You'd think this one wants to go in the fan like the one did yesterday?
It's got a flexi fan, so look at, are those blades like stacked on top of each other down there? I feel like one of those might go through your jaw. Of course somebody stole the coil, and it's got our favorite leaky plastic oil pressure lines.
Actually painted some carpet with as well yesterday, just a few more spoilers.
Oh man, look at that fuel line. She's brittle.
Here's a pro tip from someone who almost caught his Datsun on fire back in the day. You definitely want to always zip tie your rubber hose to any electrical source you can get to, so when it gets hot, it's just ready to go up in flames.
Some electrical guillotines.
Yeah, I started to say whoever wired this one up may have wired the Ranchero too. So
look at the throttle cable. It's just a wire, chunky number 9 wire going from the carburetor back to the throttle pedal.
it's actually pretty. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. If it works, it works. Oh, do you see the nice kink on the Flexi?
That's the beauty of the Flexi, you know.
Yeah, she is kinked pretty hard.
They're kink. Ooh, oof, come on now. Kinky. This one's another task force. We're missing a lot of gas.
It's a good thing this one is whooped on the way it is, because if it had a straight body with these colors, I would 100% be buying this one up. I think it looks like
bucket seat. Oh, I thought it was an automatic, but the clutch pedal's just stuck to the floor. Yeah, this thing's, she's a little...
You think I could talk McDonald's into letting me build him a shop truck with the yellow and red?
Oh, old McDonald. It's got the white letters on it, so he's prepping her to sell.
We could have an old truck guy get his yellow marker and put a McGriddle on the side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm guessing the brakes were stuck. I see he's got some brake drums laying back here. Spare 3-speed. I guess, yeah, I was thinking this one was going to be empty.
She's
and I was right.
Lepke Metal Buildings and corn. Ow! That was my fingers. Corn. Try to get that thumb to match that one. Louisiana?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Okay, LA. 405 area code.
You're smart.
He put
this one is for sale. Never mind, it's
yeah, I was gonna say this one's got an identity crisis. Another 58, 59. 58, the government mandated 4 headlights. Before that,
government did?
Yeah.
I can't stay out of our business for nothing.
You guys have government here?
Kinda. Depends on which county you're in.
I don't even know what county we're in now. Norm, this is a big school town, ain't it?
OU, Oklahoma University.
Which university did you go to? Another V8. Small block. Oh! Oh!
She wants to run.
You're saying there's a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh, yeah.
She free?
Oh.
Damn.
That's got a coil and everything.
And they upgraded from the bungee cord on this rig. They turned down the tie wire, turned down the bungee cord, went straight to the little, whatever you call these, press strap thingies.
It's a non-ratcheting ratchet strap. 2 battery cables. I see one. Oh yeah, the other one's going to the firewall.
Yeah, she's solid.
That'll be a good ground.
That's gonna, that right there is what you want to zip tie your fuel.
She's got a T3 headlight in it. That's factory. See, this is where you look on these. The eyebrows, the dog legs on the back of the fender, and then that step on the inside right when you open the door. Ooh, ooh, this one's a big back window too, with the stainless. That's a cool bumper. C-channel all formed around like that. She's a good one. I'm guessing it's a 3 on the tree. Yeah. You could get these in an automatic, but they are uber rare. Looks like some fresh painted hood hinges. Maybe somebody was working on it.
So on these with the V8 ones from the factory, that one plugged up and then it hooked around to this side and that on the exhaust down there. Is that factory?
Oh.
See, I never knew on these that they curved towards the front.
Yeah, I guess I never knew that they had that fan shroud. I've never seen one of these.
This may not be factory though.
With a V8.
Because that looks like someone in Pot County reduced it, so who knows.
But the engine mounts look factory because it's got the front engine mounts. But those valve covers seem like they're the later ones. I feel like these should have the Chevrolet script. They are the later ones with the straight pattern. They're not staggered like the 55 to 59s. So I'm guessing somebody swapped an engine in there at one point. It's good to go. Still got the generator on it. Yeah, that exhaust. That does not look factory.
Or they reduced her down. Yeah.
64 to 66. Somebody put a cool little aftermarket bullseye on there. Short bed.
Just after resale right there.
Oh, it's got the additional stainless. It's not a big back window, but they opted for the stainless trim. Nice tailgate on it. What? Dude, this thing's air conditioned.
Yeah, she is. Get in there and smell it.
Take all in. Ooh, ooh.
Look at the shifter.
What in the Pot County is going on there?
She'll shift good.
There's what the air conditioning looks like in these. That's kind of different. I've never seen one before in person. Keys are in it. Air conditioned. Got to be a V8, right?
I went with him to the salvage yard this one came from back in the day. Whoa! So when I seen this one last, from here to that side was just flush rat's nest.
Rats.
But you could still see some remnants of up on top. But
No master cylinder.
we don't need that where we're going. No disappointment on the flexi hoses around here.
The rats had a nice snack out of that guy, though. That is a later air cleaner. Missing the dipstick. Somebody attempted to wire in a later alternator. This thing's pretty good. I kind of like this one. I wish that box side was a little bit more orange.
So they had the short bed, or no, they had a short bed and, oh, probably that one.
That long bed that's a twin to it, yeah.
There were twins in the salvage yard. They were pretty close to each other. And I got to looking at them. I'm like, if someone bought both of them, you could do some of that and make them work together for sure.
Whew. I've never seen a lip rust out on one of these like that. Lupe Tortilla. Oh shoot, it is a cameo. Fiberglass bedsides.
And find them every day.
That's a big money box right there, I bet. Big back window.
We shaved the tail lights to up the resale. Luckily you could just unscrew them. I'm sure the things were just missing, and this being a restaurant truck with tortilla on the side, they just did that for it sitting in a parking lot somewhere.
Look at that back bumper too, how it wraps around and follows the contour.
And how they were nice enough to paint it. Except
some of it. Yeah, this would have been a gorgeous truck when it was new. Another set of them GM accessory hubcaps. Hot chips and sizzling fajitas.
Sizzling what?
To go. Ooh, Christmas lights? What a deal. Man, it's too bad that thing's in such tough shape. Those are cool pickups.
Stevie Baker's been baked.
These things are so ugly. I don't know why. Not my jam.
They're so ugly, they're cool, kind of like Internationals. To me.
Yeah, a face only a mother could love.
Maybe that's why I relate to him.
I met his mom, she does love him. Another 64 to 66. She's pretty pit clean. Not a whole lot there.
This brown 8.8.
Yep.
Performance rear end back here.
The whole rear end shifted sideways and fell off the coil springs.
We don't need a pan hard bar.
She gone. This cab is actually really dry. A little rot back there. Not bad. Ooh, factory air and another one. You never see that at home.
Here's a pan hard bar they didn't need.
Some assembly required. Oh, I was just gonna say you never see them with power steering, and sure enough, factory ram assist power steering.
Guaranteed to leak everywhere.
This thing was loaded. Probably had power brakes too, I bet. I bet so. And an automatic. Somebody got to call them already.
Why did they get to call them?
Oh, it says power brake right there because it was an automatic steering column.
Exactly. Whatever farmer was driving this around, he had deep pockets for around here.
He was a banker for sure.
The long bed was in better shape than that one from what I can remember.
Yeah, she's a custom cab. Big back window. Woo!
That's pretty good.
The rocker is present. Oh, you can see all the... This one's another automatic AC pickup too. I don't think that's the factory seat. Nope, definitely not the factory seat.
Sold to Nebraska, it says.
Please don't disturb the old trucks. Well, we do what we want around here.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you give us the keys to the place.
He'll cover any damages. Hey, what's the difference on all the different hood emblems? Like that one over there had the little round thing. Did they change it per year?
Those ain't right. Yeah, these things never came with hood emblems. I think that's like a 56 Chevy, something like that.
You have to jiggle the handle.
Another V8, air conditioning, fiberglass fan shroud.
Solid radiator.
Those are the best.
Someone bent that one in.
No, that's factory.
Oh, that's factory?
That's what Rex, my 66, has.
Huh. I didn't know they came with those. These heater hoses don't look that old.
Because they've been insulated by rat crap for 40 years.
Protected. Cut the snorkel off.
That one's got the cover for the AC box though.
Fancy little
under hood light.
Yeah.
Deluxe.
I like the orange on these.
Yeah.
Good color.
All these pickups had good colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Stainless around the windshield, that was an option. Yes. So we got a good one here. Loaded up. A little hooey in the tailgate. And then another one. Oh, the Western white spokes with the Grand Am.
She comes with a free plant.
Spring is just around the corner. Should get the old skull band. Oh, Burt Reynolds! Yeah! That's cool. What's behind the door? Ooh, ooh!
We may need that later.
Is that a foursome? Chrome vanadium. All the boostage of the octane. This thing looks like she'd buff out. Oh yeah.
She definitely would. Camera ain't gonna pick it up, but that shined up quite a bit right there.
There's a lot of scratches in this thing, like it was parked under a bush.
Like they're hosting illegal chicken fights on top of it.
I tell you what, knock a couple dents out of this thing, throw some wheels and tires on it, and buff it. Well, she still got the 283 under the hood.
She has potential.
Got another Sun Super Tac 2, 4-speed.
You thought the truck was orange.
Headers! Oh yeah, that's fresh overhaul. Power brakes.
She's HEI'd up.
Power steering. Quadrijet. We drive this home. Put some
Here.
tires on it.
Hey, there's your good part number for all you flexi hose guys. 7093.5, or however you want to say that.
No need for flexi hoses.
Meh, wishful thinking.
Oh, it's been 5-lug converted, so it's got like
Holy crap.
71 to 87 front end in it too. Should have disc brakes, all that stuff.
Yeah, this was somebody's little project a little bit.
Well, I was looking at it's got a square body 4-speed shifter in it. I thought, maybe somebody just put the shifter on it, but oh, no keys.
They just got done.
Fresh. Maybe he's running a sketchy used car lot here and he's just overhauling engines in the parking lot.
I noticed some of the fender on the one where it was rusty had some orange blasted over it, so I think he did pretty good on that color.
Yeah.
There.
What is it? What's it?
He's out here testing samples and putting them up next to the truck.
Gloss JIK's Flambeau Red.
Hey, Van Sickle's good stuff. Contains rust arrestor. This crap lasts forever. Literally forever.
Yeah, that ain't a bad pickup. They put the 5-lug in the rear too. Needs bed floor like they all do. 41 to 46. He's got a really nice one of these. He just picked up that he's kind of keeping for himself, or for now anyway. Cool thing about these pickups is the headlights. The rest, not my jam. Man, don't light a match in there.
Yeah. I think these are cool when they're nice already, but would I go through the trouble of like something like this for myself? Probably not.
But I don't think there's crap for aftermarket support on these. You better have everything you need.
Better have an S10 frame ready to swap it too.
Snuck another Ford in here. F1. Flathead V8. Oh, 6-cylinder. Wah, wah, wah. 57 Chevy. Somebody got a little crazy with the torch, cut the steering out of it.
She had a custom motor swap at one point.
Oh yeah, she got kissed in the quarter pretty good too. Look at that bumper though. That's some Oklahoma well pipe fabrication right there.
Pretty common. Probably the same people who fabricated our tow truck over there.
No, these guys look like they knew what they were doing. Short bed, square body, 4-wheel drive.
These are fun to find anymore.
Right?
Have you seen the prices on them?
I saw somebody asking like $500 for 4 of them with no center caps.
There's a clean set on eBay for like $2,000.
What?
Like, shut the front door.
Drive a pickup home.
Even like this, sets are bringing $400 or $500 pretty quick now. It's crazy.
It's a desert tan.
I'm a fan with the white top. Pretty cool.
Yeah, this thing's pretty baked. Small block, HEI. Oh, she's all there too.
That was weird to just open a hood and not be. Yeah.
Is it a 305 come alive or a 350?
Big 305 come alive, boy. Them jumbo humerals on that unit.
Rolling in the 5.0. She's got a taillight in there, but looks like we found a new old stock one inside the cab. She's loaded up, tilt, cruise, power windows.
Still got the protective film.
AC, she's loaded up. Silverado. Cab light.
Genuine 6-volt, 35 amp replacement parts.
Voltage regulator, yeah, that ain't gonna work.
We don't need that.
Short bed, 51 or 2 F1.
How do you feel about these trucks? When in slightly better shape than the one seen here.
I like the 48 to 50s better with the horizontal grills.
Me too.
Man, you could mow down some crowds with that
Yeah,
thing.
how about a good vertical grill?
That thing is stout.
Did they angle it back to the frame?
Oh, you know it. Kickers?
Oh my God.
That ain't going nowhere.
He's going nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere.
She's solid.
She may be able to.
You know, this
push
truck
the
was a little bit
pole.
more complete. It wouldn't be too bad. Dent in the fender. There's one extra door. Yeah, I like these F1s. Is that an antenna on that bedside? Oh yeah.
I'm more surprised there's only one.
No, there's definitely a hole on that other side.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was looking for the other.
She's a long bed. Brake hose adapter. There's a factory accessory grill guard. Or accessory, I guess. Speaker in the deck. Another antenna.
I told you there's gonna be another one somewhere.
This thing got a nice front clip though. Ain't all rusty in the eyebrows. A little bit of rust in the dog leg. Finally, we found an international. He must just sell them so quick. This is an L series or an R series?
L.
L110? L100. No, that is an S, my son. What's she saying? Something ranch.
Maybe the other side you can read. You wanna know how's the ranch truck?
Because it's not for sale.
Just look at the hood hinges.
Oh, the piano hinges on the hood.
Davis? D-A-V-I-S ranch.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, close enough.
I think this is 39 Ford, 38 or 39. I think it's 39. I don't know if he marked it sold, but or that's when he bought it. We got one of these back home. It's pretty good shape for as old as it is. He must be into the old lawnmowers too, the old lawnmower guy. There's a 54 Ford truck grill. She got the aftermarket heater, the V8 steering column. Oh, looks like the flathead's gone. Radio in the glove box. What are you pondering over there?
You got graffiti.
Did they do a good job of it at least?
Yeah, depends on what you're into, I guess you could say.
She's got the 5 on 5.5 bolt pattern on the rear and the wide 5 on the front. Well, that concludes the first half of our tour. Now we're off to the east side.
Is that one of them things that you put a dummy on and practice karate on and he just...
I don't know. I think you need to roundhouse it and find out.
We got more. We can set up a course.
That stop sign, she's in tough shape. I guess we're gonna get prostituted.
We would roundhouse clean over that.
I think he's a Chevrolet aficionado. That or the Fords and Internationals. So we ain't seen a Dodge yet.
There's not as many Internationals down here as y'all have up that way. I don't know why they've never migrated, but I don't feel like
they couldn't make it this far.
That's probably fair. They probably could. No one just felt like driving 19 miles an hour this far.
Got a cool little utility bed. I think these were like telephone trucks. That's what I always seen them as.
I'm not a lawnmower man, but that's kind of cool how those belts are over the top.
Big Mo's. These things are front wheel drive. And you turn the wheel all the way around to go backwards.
That's wild.
Like the first 0 turns.
Could you imagine how much fun it would be to restore one of them? Just endless hours of fun.
I'm gonna take that as sarcasm.
That's a sweet utility bed.
It is. Like I said, I've seen them on telephone trucks before back in the day. Had a cool look to them. This is an LCF, or a low cab forward. Some people call them a stub nose, but they're not a cab over. What? Rats do this?
I don't know if you get raccoons that build up like that.
No, we don't.
Y'all don't?
Our raccoons just like tear apart seats. They don't. Beavers would do that, but in a water.
Damn you, Bucky.
Damn you, Bucky. Boosies. 6-cylinder. Oh no, she's a V8.
Pretty packed.
Got the old Ford jet on it.
Angle iron bracket. Custom air breather. Just some flat steel. Good stuff going on.
This and the hinges, or the springs for the hinges. She's packed. This thing sat deep. Oh, that's cool. Does it say Shawnee on the side? Thompson Construction Company?
Shawnee America.
Yeah, that's pretty wild for back in the day. Another 51 or 52 F1.
She had a couple of homemade paint jobs on her at one point. See the brush strokes.
Like there was another way to do it. This in the corner of the bumper. Yeah, man, those doors, that had to have been something to see back in the day. This thing was somebody's pride and joy. Obviously Thompson Construction Company's pride and joy. I think he mainly does trucks, but he does have a couple boxes and front clips out here. In a Volkswagen. The bun bug? The bum bug. Jail bar Ford, 46, 47. Oh, that's a cool visor. Comet Sky Shield. Charles Peckett Manufacturing Company, Maywood, Illinois. Yeah, that's a good looking visor.
Back in the day, they were just doing anything to get a grill guard on something.
What are you doing protecting that front end? Yeah, let's punch some holes in it first.
That's a cool color, cool look.
Yeah, green and yellow. Short box, 62. It's got the ugly headlights. Yep, single headlights.
Got some good locking plier handles over here.
Thing's pretty complete other than the tailgate.
I'm sure those cost extra.
Missing the glass in this thing. But she's a short bed.
If she's hard to roll, just...
Oh no!
It's alright.
Well.
If you line it up and tack it, then you can lay in the back and have your buddy drive and you can just weld it.
Yeah, you just get a couple pieces of angle iron to clamp it to it. That'll keep it square.
I guess I've never paid attention to these rear ends to know they were studded all the way through. What is that? Is that factory?
Yeah, I guess so. Guess I never looked at White Lightning's that close. It's never given me that much issue.
I've never seen that, so that's new to me.
Yeah, that should be the same. This is 62, just like mine. This one's got a torque tube in it, no drive shaft. Advanced design. The 54s and 55s had a regular drive shaft. For sure the 55s. Not the torque tube. A lot easier to do an engine and tranny swap. I lie, this has got a flat side on it, so this is a 54. Because the 54s did have a torque tube. 55s, open drive shaft.
Advanced design.
Yeah.
The advanced leaf springs being 17 foot long, so ride smoother was the most advanced part.
And then they got the pivot on the rear end so they don't clamp right to the leaf spring. Yeah, they're pretty advanced. Yeah, one piece windshield, doesn't have the V-butt windshield. And they got the little bit different steering wheel and gauges and dash. 54, there it is. Slightly different grill. I think the only difference in the 54s and 5s is like that emblem is flipped the other way around.
Not a fan of those front ends.
No, me neither. I like these better.
Way more good.
I like these when they got the right box on them. Somebody put some effort though to make the later box fit on there. They grafted the running board. Well, they put a little bead of steel around this taillight protector so you don't cut yourself on it.
Pretty solid still.
Oh yeah, look at that floor. Whew. You guys did not mess around when making bumpers around here.
Hell no. That's what we're known for.
Running into things.
It's our stake burr. The 1/4 inch thick bumper.
53. I don't think he wants you in there.
Is solid effort.
53 to 56. I think it's a 55 front end in there.
Nice. That's cool.
The white letters on this one. Should have a Y block in it. Or a 6-cylinder. We kind of gave up on open hoods. We just know that the Chevy 6s will run, so. Looks pretty empty in there.
She's empty.
Another custom cab, but it ain't a big back window.
Chrome steelies with the baby moons.
Chrome reverses. Look at all the shocks. Ranchos.
Nothing complements a set of big old tow mirrors like some chrome reverses.
It's a total package. And the bed rails.
Good set of wheel tubs.
Pretty nice tailgate. I'm sure there's a story behind all the ranchos.
Yeah.
White spokes. 3-speed.
All we do know is if we decide to get something running, she's riding out smooth as can be. Because surely we got the shocks.
As long as we can get 4 tires that roll.
Luckily for him, he's still got more orange touch-up paint over there, so he can tune up these body filler spots.
We'll paint a whole truck out here if we got to.
More chrome reverse?
That's what I say. You think he took it off of that one and put it on this
Oh.
one? Ooh, this one's got the factory chrome bumper.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, somebody started the old Bondo process, but that's all the further they got. They could mix it up. They didn't know how to sand it.
Sounds like me.
Woo! Look at them blue valve covers. Fresh flexi hose. Oh, fresh master cylinder?
We know this one ran or spun not too long ago. Just ask all the wiring.
Oh,
They
right.
got
They're all right
mangled up in there.
That is terrible.
Light socket right there.
Oh, one of the park lights is that. No, you know what it was? The park lights in the hood dropped down.
That master cylinder don't look super old.
No, it's like new.
How do you feel about the blue on the
If
valve
you pull
cover?
real hard on that wire, it might pull start.
I don't think I got enough Wheaties. They got that.
How do I feel about the blue valve covers?
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool myself.
Especially
Hey.
being a blue pickup.
AC.
Oh, I was gonna say it's got a
Yeah.
condenser, but
Got a dryer.
no compressor and brackets.
No compressor.
Is she a factory AC truck? Oh no! Oh, just had a. Must have just been an add-on under the dash. What is that? Speaker down there
Keys in it.
for the Sparkomatic. Yeah.
They didn't play when they built the parking brake levers for these things.
No. Coming in hot. That is a quality flatbed, if I ever seen one.
You think
This thing needs stacks. If you got a flatbed in Oklahoma, you got to have stacks.
Maybe all these is why growing up I always want to be a fabricator and I just never.
You need this sign.
I've
Coaxed by the case.
tried to buy the sign already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he won't sell it. It's his. He said he won't sell it. He just put it on here because it's catchy for
What
people.
what a terrible salesperson. That's the thing with being in sales. You got to sell things.
Yeah, that's why I don't claim to sell nothing because I'm terrible at it.
I'm a better buyer than a seller too.
I'm a better hoarder than anything.
Okay, that's 2 vehicles with horse saddles in them. Must be a thing around here. First 67. Oh man. If 12 screws don't hold it, 94 never would have.
Well, you know, it cost too much money back in the day to spend $50 to get a back glass and new seal, so we better go to the local lumber supply and get some lac sand and
54 Chevrolet, 5-window, $4,500 with a flatbed. I guess he'll probably throw in the sign for that kind of money. This thing ain't bad. I'm not a long box step side guy or step side guy in general. Yeah, it's got a nice patina to it. Looks solid. Buzzing half dozen. Look at that battery cable clamp.
that makes me proud. Yeah.
Hood hinges off, heater hoses are cut.
We would expect no less to hold in the battery.
It doesn't have any knots tied in it though.
Not yet.
This must be a 69 or 70.
Hey, you see the rough hole? Just in case we needed to support a brush guard on the front.
Oh my gosh.
They're just whacking holes. Holy washer stack.
That's all the washers.
They definitely use,
And a lug nut.
It's the lug nut. Fixed it.
yeah. That's hey Jim, what do you got to get her back on the road? I got this here. That'll work.
Look at how tight this return spring is on the carburetor. It is a half ton. I kind of expected a 3/4 ton. Look at the old mud sluts on there. MT-01. Got the floor shift conversion.
I was gonna make a comment, but it's probably not YouTube appropriate, so
We don't need to get canceled.
yeah.
Oh, we did.
Oh, is that our blinkers? Left, right, left.
Yes.
Right.
That's definitely the blinkers.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
I mean, I've seen worse.
Finally another international, the old Scout.
Yeah.
Scout 80s, isn't that what these were?
Do you like these?
They're cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
They got a good look. They're, for international, they were stylish. Is that the same front end as we were working on?
Is it beefier? It almost looks beefier, don't it?
It's got the same drive shaft as ours.
The knuckles are definitely different, or mine are just covered a lot
Oh,
more.
those are, yeah, you got the enclosed style. Closed knuckles. Should say on the right side if it's a Dana. I think these only came with like 27s and 30s.
I don't know where it'd be though. I don't see any.
Yeah, right there. Nothing?
I mean, I imagine it's a little bitty thing.
Well, and yours has got that closed knuckle and this doesn't, so a little bit different.
Kind of cool color on it.
She was getting ready for a body off restoration. Got the wood block holding her on. Got the super winch locking hubs.
She opens as good as that advanced design truck did.
Look at that roof rack though.
We couldn't let her go without no custom fabrication.
Formed. Yeah, these things are neat.
I mean, to be fair, that could be a lot worse.
Definitely.
They actually did do it and insulate it. Kind of impressive. Based off the rest of what we've seen. Cool color. I'm a fan.
Custom cab fridge. Big back window. Step side for your fleet side. See, that's just a lazy man's bumper right there. Chunk of C channel. These things got pretty neat steering wheels. The horn ring's busted on that one, but got the chrome dash insert.
Looks pretty snazzy with that blue or
These are sharp
green or
pickups.
turquoise. Holy hog. Pretty common on the front of Fords. Good towing point.
They weren't messing around there either, were they?
No, they were tired of you.
Chunk of well pipe, and then they slugged it. They went all the way through that well pipe too. That thing ain't going nowhere. Tracy would have a hard time ripping that thing out.
If you didn't know it, on my car show video when we went down to Austin, so Mortske here left us on the side of I-35 right at the exit downtown Fort Worth, which is the absolute busiest point, and we got to give him a tow job or a tug job.
You'll have to go comment on Puddin's video that Slick's mom gives a mean tow job.
Hey, she's a respectable woman.
Tracy.
Mind your P's and Q's. Maybe we don't.
It's a Y block anyways. No, it's a 6, 223.
Pretty crusty looking.
It is. No radiator.
The plug wires are patent pending, it says. Ooh, she shuts better than she opens.
64 to 66 short bed. 3-spoke steering wheel.
Hey!
It's got an 88 to 94 bench seat in it.
We're gonna put the fatties on the back and the skinnies on the front. Chrome. We got the fat ones over there though.
Same bolt pattern?
Probably not.
Oh, chrome spokes. Ooh, chrome rear bumper though?
Is that from a... That's from a... That's like the bumper off my dually.
I was gonna say that's a dually bumper.
That's like late 80s.
It actually
early 90s.
fits it really well.
Surely they cut that. No? Maybe not.
I would imagine they had to have.
Yeah.
Speaking of dirt track, and look at the bob job on. Oh, this is what you got to do on the Torola.
I am so down.
Oh,
You are not gonna... Here, I'll start acquiring parts already. Cylinder right in the back, ready to go. Dude, this thing got the chains on the tires. We need all that extra traction.
there was nothing stopping this thing. I suppose it was for hay bales, and they would flip them into the back, or maybe just pick it up and carry them around. I don't know. I don't think it would tilt far back. The cylinder would stop it.
It does look like it'd do round bales quite nice. Most of the guys around here have the points higher on the spike to pick up. Well, this is obviously done a long time ago.
Got a little electric over hydraulic pump.
Yep. Kind of cool setup, actually. I mean, it's pretty hillbilly, but
I wonder what they had going on up here.
someone was just definitely making it work. I don't know, but we don't need the rest of that bedside.
No. We took it off with the back half. That's where the battery sat.
With some 0-watt, they were making sure it was sufficient for the amp draw.
A couple beds over here, 53 to 56, F2 or F3, 58.9 Chevy bed, 55 to 66 bed, and an F1. What are you giggling about up here? Oh, the double bumper?
Yeah. They didn't have enough money for the fancy grill guard like everyone else, so they just snagged another bumper, doubled up, hope for the best.
1949 Chevy hay truck, $29.50.
They were definitely using it to shove around on stuff too.
They never got to the point where they could put the kickers on it. They blew their budget on the hay rack.
They're on them artillery wheels.
Thing is dry though.
That spring's kind of de-arched. So
that's just how they are from the factory if you look at them. But
I say we could maybe try putting a new set of Ranchos on it, the shocks.
He must be into the big mows. He's got another big mow in the back of that thing.
Yeah, he's a fan of the mowers.
He's the old mower guy too.
Some days I think.
Got your muck boots, ready to go check cows. Yuck.
Pretty fresh. They smell new.
We found your boots, Zach. If they're missing, it was this guy. That doesn't look new. Little right. Silverado. That's one thing, like, you guys don't get rust down here, but the paint gets just baked off. PA Chevrolet, Lawton, Oklahoma. This thing needs the rallies on it bad. Got the artillery wheels. Those are off like 30s Chevy cars. The skinny minis.
What do you reckon she costs new?
$4,200.
Not even close.
What?
19,000.
19,000?
749 is what I read.
That
Blazer 4-wheel drive diesel engine.
She was a $19,000? I got screwed.
4,200 back in the day. That was still. I don't know prices.
I don't know either. I thought in like the late.
I don't know. We only got 50% of the information here. She does have a reman alternator.
Still got the warranty. $20,000 for a Blazer new with a 6.2 diesel? Or has it got a throttle body 5.7 in it? Oh, it's an 85, so it's got to be a 6.2. It's fuel injected.
These checks are gonna bounce or just mine? 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 54, 76. Up.
Sure you ain't pulling the park brake? Yeah. This thing's a pretty sharp rig.
I was with him when he bought this one too. That was one walk around I did with him. Pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Solid. It's an early one with a nice deep egg crate grill shell in it. Automatic. 4-wheel drive.
Not an awful interior. Got the gun rack.
That's a requirement back home. They came from the factory. Flatbed. I don't know what kind of conglomerate. Oh, he had gym poles on it, I suppose.
And or spikes, like we're talking about. Probably spikes.
Headache rack with lights.
Yeah, he's bought up all of them, I think.
Ride King. Oh, somebody. Oh, this is a super short bed. She's an SS.
Oh. I'm a fan of a short bed. I will encourage everyone to cut the long beds that look good down to short beds. But I don't like going shorter than short.
Says the guy whose only vehicle got in a magazine was a bobbed bed Datsun.
We're not going to talk about a couple decades ago. It's time to quit living in the past.
Oh yeah, shave the tail lights, shave the tailgate. Somebody did a lot of work, and it ain't bad work, it's just a bad idea.
Right. So that 4-wheel drive Blazer frame I have, the guy took the Blazer body off, then bought a short bed truck, then swapped the cab on and was planning on cutting it down.
Doing this?
And then welding it to the body. I'm like, so you're gonna take the Blazer body off and build a Blazer? Yeah, pretty much. Sounds like a lot of redundant work to get the same thing in the end.
It's a good thing we got that orange paint over there. We could finish this thing today for him. Ooh, shaved door handles. How are we gonna get in though? Oh, is he gonna bag it?
Got an air compressor. We got fab work in the back. Oh.
Still got the leaf springs. They didn't get that far.
Yeah, there is fab work.
Oh.
Actually. What? Oh, hold on. What in tarnation are we doing here?
Hold the phone.
You want to see this? So they are repositioning some leaf spring hangers, and we didn't have nowhere to attach to, so nothing a little slab of 2x6 won't fix. What were they? I was trying to see if this frame was cut down, and that's what threw it off. Or well, maybe they needed to alter the wheelbase to make it look cool.
Well, they need to alter the wheelbase then, because it don't look cool.
Fab work don't stop there. We see some booger welds there on that at the bottom of our frame. We'll just say it was a valiant effort on their parts.
Oh, he don't mess around with the flexi hoses. He buys the straight stuff in bulk. Think people would pay to see us sword fight in the old truck guy parking lot with these things?
I don't imagine that'd feel good to get whipped by. I'm gonna take the longer one if that's all right.
Another fridge custom cab. It's got the square plate bumper on her.
I didn't realize we were back by the lagoon.
Yeah, we're gonna get buzzed by the chopper. Get to the chopper! We got a bunch of beds back here. Little OBS short bed.
Got some black touch-up paint in there in case we need to color match some steelies.
Look at the holes they drilled in the door panel for the speakers over there. Just took the drill and put 94 holes in that panel. But that's bolted on, so you can take it off. Some factory dog dishes.
Could be worse. Just lop the hole and put the Sony Explode 6x9 just drilled in there.
When they cut it out with a chisel. What's that grill out of? We may never know. I think that's a 59 or 60. I think it's 59. They changed the hoods ever so slightly with the inserts, but I can't keep them all straight. V6. Oh no. She's a small block. Somebody needed the brake booster.
She was definitely full of rat's nest.
And the alternator. Suppose that's why you had to move all this stuff, because it's getting too full of rat's nests out there.
I don't think they get rat's nests here. It's where he's dragging them out of. The one place I know, one of his honey holes for sure is they're all packed like this. They just, everything sat too long with no one maintaining anything out there.
Checking out that under hood light. Should just be able to pull it out of there, then you gotta reel it back in.
Well, it says push, but it ain't doing nothing. I may be pushing it the wrong way.
Maybe you gotta pull.
We won't break it. I can't afford it right now.
Yeah, just write him a check. The old Corvair.
I want to say he posted on the Instagram or this one running. I think he
what?
Yeah.
Keys in it, fired up.
Key is in it.
She's ready to go.
Ignition's on. Battery's gonna be dead.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that fresh 235 in the back. This is his storage unit. We're just snooping through all this stuff out here. Must have been painted something on the front end there. Oh yeah. Boat tank, 235. There you go. For everybody who wants me to do a Corvair on the channel, here's the Corvair. Dual carbs.
Looby dooby with the special straw.
The flexi straw.
Oh, that's cool.
Battery box over there.
Set.
Look at how the belts routed on these things.
Looks like you found them some decent caps on the.
Look at how they run the belt.
It's wild.
But they're fun to change. 91.
I guess I never realized these were dual carbureted.
I can't remember if they all were, if that was like an option. Cause then I think some of them were supercharged or turbocharged.
That's wild.
Throttle cable running all the way back here and a bunch of linkages.
It almost seems like they were trying to go backwards.
They were while going forward. The Greenbriers, is that what these things were called? Another F1, 51 or 2. Got the American Legion decal in the back window. Missing the rear fenders, but I have seen a couple of rear fenders floating around here, so he's probably got them for it. Somebody used it for target practice. Spare set of bed sides. Tailgate is there. He's got his own storm shelter out here in case things get rough while he's at work.
I was hoping I could sleep in there in case the mortgage payment don't clear. Someone was smoking the tires.
Proudly placed by the American Legion. Oh, bucket seats? I think those are like 61 to 64 Impala buckets. I'm guessing she needs an overhaul.
Bunch of bees in here. See all that?
It's a good spot for them.
Yeah.
They like them yellow trucks. It is a honey hole. F1 bed. Oh, there's a Dodge. This is like the only Dodge out here. Advanced design. Task Force. He's got a few spare tires. Some F1 fenders. Oh yeah. Well, I think that's gonna conclude our walk around of the old truck guy. Hit him up. We showed his name and number a few times. He said he's in Norman, Oklahoma. Most of this stuff is for sale. We're supposed to be. He's not doing a very good job. He's getting too sentimentally attached to most of it.
Who's that? Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he sells. He's just in the business of buying and selling, so people sometimes want you to buy and give away, and you don't make no money doing that.
Everything's for sale, not on sale.
That's a good way of saying it. And then maybe some of the fancier stuff, yeah, he gets attached to. I don't know.
That van looks way too good to be out here. That thing is, she's sharp.
She's a unit. She's good.
Can't believe nobody chased us down on the interstate. It was like, oh my God, Puddin, I love you.
I'd have kicked your ass out the passenger seat and said, have Mortske instead.
Can't go wrong with Steelies and dog dishes.
Does the tent look good?
Yeah. What's going on here? It looks like there's some...
That's because the front's tinted. The back, rattle can.
No! Yeah!
Fooled you though at first. Like, does it look good? Yeah, not
was
bad.
that done already?
Yeah.
You can't lay
I was
claim to
okay
that?
with it, though. I could have had it fixed, but the answer was meh.
Good
It
enough.
kind of complements the dents and dings down the side from her whiskey running nights.
Yeah, she's got some hail damage. Guess we better get to work. Boss man's here.
You don't argue with a man in a pink truck. The confidence he has.
How much for this one?
NFS, not for sale.
I noticed that on a lot. How do you make a living around here?
I sell the crappy ones. Gotta keep the good ones, like when you go fishing.
To all the suckers on the internet who watch videos.
They like the white walls. That's what gets them.
People will watch anything.
They will.
I thought
This thing is good.
Boy to drive a pink truck.
Yeah, right? Seat sits low too. It's perfect. It's comfy. It's like a worn out chair.
Oh man, white interior.
Right? I swear, some guy did this up for his daughter and then she didn't want it because it's got glitter in the dash paint. Oh, you missed out on
I
the
thought
screws.
you said you added that.
Oh, heck no.
Pinky.
You want to see what I carry around here?
Attaboy. I thought you were gonna pull out like a little baby pistol or something. In case the pack rat comes crawling out. Pew pew pew.
Yesterday, I picked up a tire over there thinking I need a tire to prop up that 46. An empty tire, it's weighing like 40 pounds. I look in there, a black snake, probably this fat around, just in there sunbaking.
We're gonna avoid the tire pile. What?
You know it.
You could have at least centered it in the door.
That's how it was.
Oh, I forget. He's just a car salesman. All he can do is rattle can
I'm
things.
just a flipper.
Wait, we found your color match in the one. All your oranges.
I feel like you need to take that LCF service bed on the end and just fill it full of rattle can. You know, just walk up and touch things
Prime
up.
on display.
This thing got the breast job.
Yeah, definitely the brush job.
Oh, it definitely had a giant whip coming out of the back of the cab.
Original. I said it's original hand brush, yeah.
Somebody said they thought this was original?
Yeah, a guy came up to me at Lowe's.
Oh, man.
That's gotta be
At
original.
Lowe's of all places, he was definitely there getting some more car paint.
What's this got in it? 302?
Yeah, 302.
That's a good rig.
That's cool
Only one I
looking.
got with overdrive so I can hit the interstate.
Lucky.
I haven't done squat. Whoops.
You definitely painted those exhaust manifolds. I can see used car.
Oh, touched them up. They were terrible.
Yeah. I could tell by the overpaint on the engine
Hey,
mounts.
we don't worry about that. We're gonna touch up
We,
the black.
we just put it on with a roller. No flexi hose.
Everyone keeps telling me.
Hey,
Everyone keeps telling me I should have put a Ford motor in that old 2-door of mine.
I research it and they say it's coming off this intake because I can't find it anywhere. I think it leaks out there and drips down.
It ain't underneath.
Where's
the
your
distributor.
silicone at? You need more silicone.
Is it underneath the
No,
distributor?
somebody already had loaded it up, but that's what all the Ford guys said. It's this manifold gets a little bit off or something.
There's a little bit and there's a lot of
No,
it.
hey, that's why you carry a napkin. Hold on.
I read it.
Before you go to the show, this is what you do.
I read it on the internet.
It doesn't even leak.
Built Ford Tough with Chevy stuff.
It's pretty fresh oil.
Custom hold down, made in China, right there. His battery cables are different colors though, and they're the right way. I had to double check.
Surprise. Yeah, no flexi hose.
He ain't using the cheap stuff neither.
Doubling down on the air filters.
Yeah, that sucks double hard.
I used to date a gal like that.
Anyway.
It's for when you go to the track. He takes her out on the go-kart track. He cranks up the
Does that
rear
have
bias.
a filter too? Down on
Yeah,
the bottom? So
yep.
she's double filtered? Ain't nothing getting to that old Holly.
Yeah, this thing is all the protection.
Triple filtered!
What?
Holy-
You got a pre-filter?
I don't know. I just drive it.
I just sell them.
I'm a flipper. Damn it, get it right.
Of a jockey. I know you're a jockey because we found 2 vehicles that got saddles in them. So I know you're a jockey.
The
I bought
fab
a
work
panel
on the
van
motor
for me.
mounts are not bad. They did washer.
Oh, those are Speedway motor special.
Those are?
Yeah, yeah. Now his starter goes out. Doesn't even have an Edelbrock. He's got a Holly, so he likes leaks. Yeah. It needs to sit about 8 inches lower. Oh, now here we come to look at his stuff. Now we got to fix it after we pick it apart.
See anything?
All right, we're gonna do some diagnosis on an oil leak. I feel like you need some white Oakleys to go with this pink fridge.
Oh, I
Maybe
like
make that
the
happen. My jackets, little white eye jackets.
I like the pink on.
I do too.
It's
Especially
pretty
with the
good.
white wall. You have to have Steelies and white walls on this pickup.
It's my baby. I got 2 girls. That's why I got it.
You got
And I
3.
love
You got 3 now. So there's some glitter on the dash.
Yeah, when I first got it, all these knobs had like Margarita and Smirnoff caps. I think there might still be one in here.
Oh, we're gonna get you some White Claw caps just for these.
Look, you can see the glitter in the paint. See that?
Can you? Can you? Oh my gosh.
And it had all these little Hawaiian girl.
That's what sold you on it. You should
Yeah.
do that on more rigs.
I'm thinking about it.
Hey, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Instagram.
Instagram, that's
Old
what I
truck
told
guy.
him.
Look me up.
The Old Truck Guy. All right, I guess we're gonna go grab lunch. So thank you very much for watching. I think we're gonna do a Will It Run while we're here after lunch. So go check out the Old Truck Guy. Check out Puddin's Fab Shop. Definitely come to Norman, Oklahoma. It's so majestic with all their snakes and
Gunshots.
sparklers.
bumpers and brush guards. Oh my.
Remember, it doesn't matter how you get it done as long as you're having fun. Oh, what do we got going on here? Is this where your electrician coming in here?
I don't get visitors back here, so if they're back here, they gotta have a reason.
He pulls a gun out of his pocket.
A little 38
Yeah.
nose.
Pew, pew, pew.
There's a locked truck over there for a reason.
We're gonna end this video with a good old fashioned Oklahoma ass.
Oh my gosh, it's the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
And his, oh yeah, we got these
Yeah,
guys.
let me go greet these fellas and see if I can think of an appointment.
They didn't read the sign, did they?